Félix Tshisekedi will be sworn in for a second term as the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo on January the 20th. His to-do list will contain many of the same items as in 2019, tackling insecurity in the East, recalibrating the economy, and fostering national unity. CGTN's Inox reports.
At the beginning of his first term, Tshisekedi vowed to bring an end to the extreme violence in eastern Congo. 5 years later, and the situation has improved very little. Communities are still being terrorized by M23 and other rebel groups that control a large strip of the region. Close to 7 million have been forced out of their homes and live in special camps for the internally displaced persons, or IDPs. The IDPs here have one message for Tshisekedi as he prepares to start his second term.
I want the conflicting sides to engage in dialogue and agree to peace. I want to go back home and cultivate my land and look after my livestock. I want my life back.
Hubert Masomeko is a political analyst and researcher based in Goma, the capital of North Kivu province. He says Tshisekedi needs to instigate reforms that will encourage or force the armed groups in eastern Congo to lay down their weapons.
In my perspectives, I think the first thing, especially to impose peace in eastern Congo, is first to equip the national army, to make sure that the Congolese army will be ready to defeat all these armed groups which are imposing hell in the eastern Congo.
But he believes that Tshisekedi's immediate challenge will be the need to reunite a country divided by the outcome of the recent election. A Herculean task given the protests that have marred Kinshasa since he was declared the winner. Masomeko believes the president will also have to get his neighbors in the East African community to buy into whatever strategy he devises. A misunderstanding over the objectives of a regional force provided by the EAC against the M23 rebels led to friction between Kinshasa and Kenya. The troops from Kenya, Uganda, Burundi and South Sudan have since departed eastern Congo and have been replaced by a force from the Southern African Development Community. But Masomeko is of the view that for Tshisekedi to address the insecurity challenge in eastern Congo, the backing of a stable East African community is essential.
Today we cannot have peace in eastern Congo if the neighbors are not involved in the process. As we know, the problem of eastern Congo is a regional problem, and we need to find a regional solution.
Then there is the issue of DRC's disintegrating economy. A quarter of the nation's population faces hunger and food insecurity. 5 in every 8 people live below the poverty line. Tshisekedi will have to address the rising cost of living and the lack of employment among the youth. Enox Ikolia, CGTN.